Everybody in this country should learn to program a computer because it teaches you how to think. Steve Jobs. Let me modify this brilliant quote a little bit. Everybody in this world should learn to program a computer because it teaches you how to think. Thus, this course is designed for all people in general because it teaches them how to think and how to program a computer. However, I should sadly confess that it is not for the few people with following mentalities. This course is not for the people who want to become a programmer in 24 hours. I am not sure whether unicorns are real or not, but I am definitely sure that no one has been able to become a real programmer through a bootcamp. This fantasy will not come true, never ever. Thus, being patient enough is one of the most important principles of learning software programming. This course is not for the people who want to write very simple programs using pre-written codes. I have never seen anyone who becomes satisfied with a Hello World program at the end of a course. Let me mention that even though we are starting to learn C#.NET from scratch in this course, we are to profoundly learn the most advanced concepts and codes before the end of the course, which is what brings satisfaction for a professional programmer. This course is not for the people who are under the delusion that they are not clever enough to learn programming. The best developers around the world are not a collection of geniuses. They are just tireless people who study hard, work hard, and believe in themselves. I can remember that many years ago I read somewhere that programming is similar to driving. The more a person drives, the better they become at it, which is applicable to software programming. So the more you code, the more experienced and skillful you become. This is absolutely, as I myself have already experienced, the standard way of learning programming. Therefore, you should try your best to guarantee your success in this regard. At the end, let me share with you an experience of my learning. 20 years ago, my parents were worried about my second language, English. So they found me a teacher who spoke like a native speaker. But after 1 year, I could not even write a decent paragraph in English. My parents hired another tutor for me, but again I could not succeed. Even though I was able to read well, I could not still create a complete correct sentence. They felt that I did not have a flair for languages until I myself found an unbelievable English teacher who was not a native speaker, but he was a real expert in teaching English. He taught me how to improve my English using self-education and how to write essays using self-correction. By teaching profoundly, Professor Amir Khadem taught me how to become confident in using English. He did not give me a fish, he taught me to fish. I am referring to the fact that the best programming teacher is not necessarily the best developer around the world. If you want to learn everything such as programming, find the best teacher who has both a good knowledge and a decent teaching method. After that, you will understand that it is not important how clever you are or how apt you are. What matters most is who your teacher is. Therefore, this course is good for those who are determined and persistent enough and look for a professional, experienced instructor who can guide them throughout the journey of becoming a senior developer, whether you are a newbie or not.